Yes, very good morning, my dear friends. Yeah, I said it either. Yes, good morning, guys. Right, come on, done. So, friends, we have spent some good time on discussion yesterday about clubbing of income, and we also discussed some interesting exemptions. I'm sure we are clear with all the points, my dear friends. Done? So, let's spend some time quickly revising once, then we'll move forward. Are we ready? Beta bolo. Good. Tell me, guys, what is section 27? 29, 225A, 231, 234, section 3, section 4, section 5, 87A, 288A, 288B, 115BB, casual incomes taxed at a flat rate of 30%, 115BBE, unexplained incomes, investment expenditure, investment not fully recorded, amount borrowed or repaid on hundi otherwise than through account pay check. In all this case, we'll tax at what rate, my dear friends? 60% plus surcharge 25% plus cess 4%. Effective rate 78%. दोस्तों बराबर है? Good. What is section 112? LTCG general rate क्या rate है बेटा? 20%. 112A. Long-term capital gain on sale of equity shares or units of equity-oriented mutual fund or units of business trust through recognized stock exchange on which STT is paid will tax at the rate of 10% on amount exceeding 1 lakh. 111A. Same scenario, it is not long-term, it is short-term. Will tax at the rate of 15% on amount exceeding 0. कोई limit नहीं है, कुछ नहीं वहाँ पे. Good. What is section 6.1 beta? 6.6. What are the basic conditions? Come on. He must be in India for a period of 182 days or more during the previous year, or he must be in India for a period of 60 days or more during the previous year and 3 to 5 days or more during 4 years preceding the previous year. But there are 3 special cases there. Special case number 1, Indian citizen leaving India during the previous year for the purpose of employment outside India. Number 2, Indian citizen leaving India during the previous year as a member of crew of an Indian ship which is foreign bound. Last one, Indian citizen or a person of Indian origin who comes to India for a visit during previous year. In this last case, if you satisfy first condition, we'll call you as a resident. If first condition not satisfied, we will look at second modified basic condition. If second modified is satisfied, you will become RNOR. You will never become ROR. What is second modified condition? 120 days or more during the previous year and 3 to 5 days or more during 4 years preceding the previous year. दोस्तों बराबर है? Good. What is section 6.2 and 6.6? HUF, wonderful. 6.3. Company. Company का status क्या बेटा? Indian company is always a resident. Foreign company resident only if POEM is only in India. POEM stands for place of effective management. Section 7. Income deemed to be received in India. Section 9. Income deemed to occur in India. 9 में तो बहुत बात करें बेटा हम लोग. बिजनेस कनेक्शन के बारे में बात कर रहे थे हम लोग, सिग्निफिकेंट इकोनॉमिक प्रेजेंस के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. यूजर्स आर एटलीस्ट 3 lakh. ट्रांजैक्शंस आर मोर देन 2 crores. वेरी गुड, याद ना बेटा. एंड देयर वी आल्सो डिस्कस अबाउट समथिंग कॉल्ड IRF, इंटरेस्ट रॉयल्टी फीस फॉर टेक्निकल सर्विसेज. देयर व्हाट इज द स्टोरी? इफ इट इज पेड बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, इट्स डीम्ड टू ऑकर इन इंडिया. पेड बाय अदर्स only if it is related to business in India or sources in India. 10.1. Agriculture income from a land in India is exempt. Do we remember something called rural agricultural land, urban agricultural land? When do you call land as urban agricultural land? Land is within the municipality and population is not less than 10,000. Within 2 kilometers, population more than 10,000. Within 6 kilometers, population more than 1 lakh. Within 8 kilometers, population more than 10 lakhs. Shortest aerial distance. Rule 7A. Copper, wonderful. Copper. क्या है rules है? Rubber, what is the percentage? 65-35. Rule 7B. Coffee, what are the types of coffee? Grown and cured, roasted, grounded. Grown and cured, what is the answer? 75-25. Grown, cured, roasted, grounded. 60-40. Rule 8. T, what is the answer? 60-40. बेटा क्लियर है सबको? Everybody, my dear friends? Good. What is section 22? Chartered section for house property. 23.1. Accommodation for let out. 23.2. 24A. 24B. 25. Interest payable outside India. is not allowed as deduction if TDS is not done and there is no person in India who may be regarded as an agent. 25A. Recovery of unrealized rent and arrears of rent. Tax in the year of receipt after reducing standard deduction at the rate of 30%. Dosto, 26. Co-ownership. 27. How many points are there in deemed donor? 5. What are the 5 points? Transfer of money, transfer of property to spouse or minor child other than minor married daughter. 2 exceptions. Number 1, adequate consideration. Number 2, agreement to live apart. Second case, holder of impartable estate, property held by a member of society, company, AOP, BY. Fourth one, power of attorney transaction. Last one, lease for at least 12 years. But this point will not apply in 2 cases. Number 1, month to month lease. Number 2, lease for a period less than 1 year. दोस्तों बराबर है? Everybody clear with this point? All of us, please reply. What? Come on. What is section 60? Transfer of income without transfer of asset. 61. Revocable transfer of asset. 62. Irrevocable transfer of asset. We use the word irrevocable only when it is not revocable till the lifetime of beneficiary. But if any benefit is coming directly or indirectly, then we say that the transfer is revocable. समझ में आ रहा है ना बेटा? Good. What is section 64.1.1? 64.1.2. Remuneration of spouse from a concern in which other spouse has substantial interest. 64.1.3. Not there. 64.1.4. Transfer of asset to spouse. 5 is not there. 6. Son's wife. 7. Transfer for the benefit of spouse. 8. Transfer for the benefit of son's wife. बराबर है ना बेटा? Good. What is section 64.1A? Clubbing of income of minor child will club in the hands of that parent whose income is higher. After all other clubbings are done. And if only one parent is alive, that parent will do clubbing. And both are alive but they are separate. Whoever maintains the minor child. And that parent will get exemption of amount clubbed or 1,500 whichever is lower. And there is no limit on number of children. It is per child. It is not per income per child. 64.2. Conversion of self-acquired property into joint family property. 65. Recovery of tax. Keshavji, Morarji. Clubbing will apply when in case of cross transfer. What is section 10.4.2? Interest on NRI account is exempt. 10.7. Allowances profits paid by Government of India toward Indian citizen working outside India is exempt. 10.11a. Sukanya Samruddhi scheme. 10.10bc. Compensation on account of disaster received from central government, state government or local authority. 10.16. Scholarship granted to meet cost of education. 10.17. Daily allowance or constituency allowance to MPs or MLAs. 10.17a. Awards and rewards given by central government or state government. 10.18. Pension and family pension to gallantry award winners. So far only 3 are notified. Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Veer Chakra. 10.19. Family pension to other armed forces. 10.26 AAA. Sikkim is individual. क्या है Sikkim is individual का exemption? Income from any source in the state of Sikkim. Dividend or interest on security from anywhere in India. Are we clear? These are the sections what we learned. Clear, no? In the last 3-4 days effort what we have taken. Clear? And picture अभी बहुत बाकी है. ठीक है ना? Capital gains, PGBP, TDS, salaries, मेहनत करना बाकी है. Correct? No, for that we require more time. आप बिल्कुल मत सोचो सर 4-5 दिन हो गए बाकी 10 दिन क्या करेंगे भाई बहुत काम है अभी. ठीक है ना? Done. Let's proceed. Are we ready? Everyone. Chalo guys. Today let's talk about a very simple, comfortable, easy topic, but generally keeps coming in the exam. Income from other sources. क्या हुआ कैपिटल गेन चाहिए क्या? ये क्या बोला? तू क्या बोला? गिफ्ट अदर सोर्सेस. क्या बात है? सैलरी बाद में करते हैं. सर क्लियर? आर वी रेडी? ये पॉइंट क्या है? छोटे छोटे टॉपिक से एक फिनिश कर लेंगे पहले, फिर आ जाएंगे कैपिटल गेन में. नेक्स्ट कैपिटल गेन स्टार्ट करूंगा मैं इसके बाद. ठीक है गाइस? IFOS stands for, first of all, my dear friends, कुछ नहीं है. First of all, my dear friends, what incomes are taxable under IFOS? नहीं वो तो है ही, but there are some incomes which are specifically taxable under IFRS. एक तो डिविडेंड, दूसरा गिफ्ट, तीसरा इंटरेस्ट, देन योर कैजुअल इनकम्स. बराबर है बेटा? कैजुअल इनकम मतलब क्या? बेटिंग, गैम्बलिंग, लॉटरी, हॉर्स रेस, crossword puzzles or any other games, tax at a flat rate of what? 30%, 115 BB. Next, they also have something called O&M race horses. क्या ये? Activity of owning and maintaining race horses. Friends, betting on horse race is different. Owning and maintaining race horse is different. Betting on horse race is taxable at a flat rate of 30%. But owning and maintaining race horse is not taxed at 30%. It's taxable at normal rates. Example बोलो, owning and maintaining race horse का मतलब क्या है? We are having horses with us. That horses we are maintaining and giving it on rent. Rent to whom? Rent for horse race. दोस्तों yes or no? चलो क्या क्या कवर है इधर बोलो? Dividend, gift, interest, casual incomes, owning and maintaining race horses. दोस्तों बराबर है ना? And there are some incomes which are taxable under IFOS because they are not covered under first four heads. They are not covered under first four heads. कुछ बोलेंगे? What are those? Which are taxable because they are not covered under first four heads. इतना साइलेंस क्यों मेंटेन कर रहे भाई? आपने इतना आराम से बोल दिए विच इज नॉट कवर्ड इन फर्स्ट फोर विल टैक्स इन अदर सोर्सेस. बोलो, दो तीन पॉइंट तो बोलो. अरे वो क्या? वो ऑलरेडी आ गया इंटरेस्ट. बोलो कुछ तो पॉइंट बोलो भाई. भाई आपने तो बस बोल दिया जो चारों में कवर्ड नहीं है इधर कवर्ड है. एक दो तीन पॉइंट तो बोलो. एक बोलना है, ठीक है? एक बोलो. अच्छा मैं एक बोलूं, बाकी आप बोलेंगे, ठीक है? रेंट फ्रॉम वेकेंट लैंड. अच्छा तू यही बोलने वाला था क्या? रेंट फ्रॉम वेकेंट लैंड. रेंट फ्रॉम प्रॉपर्टी ओनली विल कम इन हाउस प्रॉपर्टी. नो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. अरे आप लोग लिखने में बिजी है यार, जवाब भी दो तो दोनों भी करो. और दो एक मैं बोला ना, अभी आप एक बोलो. अरे ये क्या साइलेंस है यार? कुछ तो बोलो भाई लोग. लोन का प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट अपन जो पे कर रहे वो. अरे अपन ईएमआई जो पे करते हैं, इंटरेस्ट प्रिंसिपल, इंटरेस्ट विल कम अंडर 24B, प्रिंसिपल विल कम अंडर 80C. भाई दोस्त एक तो भी, अरे कम से कम एक पॉइंट तो बोलो यार. रेंट फ्रॉम प्लांट एंड मशीनरी फर्नीचर. आफ्टर आई रेड दे विल टेल. अरे मैं यही बोलने वाला था सर, यही बोलने वाला था. नेक्स्ट और एक दूसरा बोलो भाई. इनकम फ्रॉम सबलेटिंग. नेक्स्ट वन, डायरेक्टर्स फी. What is director's fee? Sitting fees. There is nothing called standing, jumping, running. Only sitting fees is there. Correct, my dear friends? Director remuneration we tax under salary, but director sitting fees we tax under income from other sources. It's not a salary, no? Dosto, everybody. And there could be some incomes like royalty income, lectures and seminars. They will all come under other sources if it is not covered under PGBP. For example, sir, once upon a time in 2011, financial year 11-12, I have shown my teaching income under income from other sources. Because that time I was already doing job and I have got some 50-60,000 in a year from teaching. I have shown an income from other sources. अभी थोड़ी think other source में, ये main source है, one of the main source. Correct, my dear friends? क्या दोस्त? Not many, but yeah, one of the main sources. Yeah. So getting clarity, everybody? यार दोस्तों बोलो ना यार. All of us done. So these are all covered under income from other sources. So we are going to talk about taxability of all these points under this topic of IFRS. But students keep thinking IFRS matlab gift, gift matlab IFRS. This is the biggest problem what students are carrying. IFRS में क्या था मतलब gift, और क्या था gift, और क्या था gift. बस standardized statement. वो गिफ्ट में भी क्लैरिटी नहीं है अपने को. एक ही स्टैंडर्ड डायलॉग 50,000 के ऊपर है तो टैक्सेबल. अरे मेरे भाई उसमें कैटेगरीज है, उसमें लिमिट्स है, अलग अलग कंडीशन है, बहुत काम है उसमें. यू कैन नॉट सो जनरलाइज एंड टेल 50,000 के ऊपर है तो टैक्सेबल. क्या अभी Shiva Teja got a gift of 10 lakh rupees from my father-in-law. Taxable है exempt. मैरिज पे नहीं, ऐसे दिया प्यार से. Taxable. This is a problem. It is exempt because it is received from relative. Now who is relative? बहुत बड़ा है. उतना बड़ा नहीं है भाई. प्रॉब्लम क्या है, अपने को बस ऐसा दिखा हुआ गया कि वो बहुत बड़ा है, बट वो बहुत ही सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है. थोड़ा प्रॉपरली समझ में आएगा तो कुछ नहीं है उसमें, बहुत ही सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है वो. लिस्ट क्या बड़ा है उसमें, 3-4 लोग ही तो कवर्ड है. स्पाउस, अपना भाई बंधु, अपना भाई बहन, बीवी का भाई बहन, पापा का भाई बहन, अपने ऊपर वाले अपने नीचे वाले, हो गया. सच में हो गया, सच में हो गया. अपने बीवी, समझ में आ गया ना, अपने भाई बहन, उनका पतिदेव या पत्नी देव, देवी, वॉटएवर, बराबर है ना. वाइफ का हस्बैंड ब्रदर, वाइफ का सी, क्या बोल रहा मैं, वाइफ का ब्रदर सिस्टर, सी माई ब्रदर सिस्टर, वाइफ ब्रदर सिस्टर, पेरेंट्स ब्रदर सिस्टर्स, असेंडेंट डिसेंडेंट, हो गया बस. वाइफ का बाप उधर आ गया ना असेंडेंट में. हाँ, ब्रदर सिस्टर्स ऑफ स्पाउस, ब्रदर सिस्टर्स ऑफ देम आल्सो आर कवर्ड. असेंडेंट एंड डिसेंडेंट ऑफ अस, असेंडेंट डिसेंडेंट ऑफ स्पाउस, दोनों भी कवर्ड है. सिंपल है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं. बात करेंगे ना, परफेक्ट हो जाएंगे आज के बाद. आज के बाद अगर कोई घर पे आया अपना जो रिलेटिव नहीं है, ठीक है चलो. सर क्लियर है एवरीबॉडी? कैन वी प्रोसीड माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, ऑल ऑफ अस? डन. चलो बेटा बोलो. सो व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस, एज यू ऑल आर इंटरेस्टेड एंड ऑलवेज फोकस दैट IFRS में सबसे बड़ा कॉन्सेप्ट है गिफ्ट. नो प्रॉब्लम, विल स्पेंड टाइम ऑन दैट ओनली फर्स्ट. ठीक है. एंड आई ऑल्सो अग्री दैट मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट इन दिस टॉपिक इज गिफ्ट ओनली. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ एक ही कॉन्सेप्ट है, बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट है. क्लियर है बेटा? गिफ्ट इज टैक्सेबल व्हेन 50,000 के ऊपर है तो टैक्सेबल. कैश में मिला तो, अकाउंट में मिला तो, गूगल पे, फोन पे, बोलना भाई, क्या बोल रहे हो? तू कैसे भी नहीं बोलता, जो बोल रहे हो उसको तो बोलने दे. एग्जैक्टली बोल भाई. गिफ्ट इज टैक्सेबल व्हेन, gift is taxable when it is undisclosed. When it is disclosed, and you have no option, you have to disclose. If you don't disclose, 78 will come. Come on, listen now. Sir, in gift, we all know one basic point. Gift is taxable if it is more than 50,000. If it is 51,000, how much is taxable? 51,000, exactly, no doubt about it. That's very clear. Correct, no? Listen now. Sir, in gift, my dear friends, there are 5 categories of gift. But before we understand categories of gift, I will tell first and foremost one important point. This gift is taxable. This gift is taxable only if it is a capital asset. in the hands of recipient. चलो बेटा पढ़ो क्या लिखा मैंने. Gift is taxable only if it is a capital asset in the hands of recipient. For receiver, if it is a stock in trade, then the gift is not taxable. Basic first fundamental point. Sir, first of all, let me tell you, jewelry is covered in the gift concept. Okay? Now imagine Shiva Teja has got one chain as gift, which is more than 50,000. Is it taxable? Yes. But if I am a jewelry dealer, for me chain is what? It is not taxable. Because gift taxability will come only if it is what, my dear friends? Only if it is a capital asset in the hands of whom? And whom are we taxing in gift? We are taxing the recipient only, no? We are not taxing the person giving the gift. We are taxing the person who is receiving the gift. जो enjoy कर रहा है उसको tax करेंगे भाई. बराबर है ना? Repeat the line once again what I wrote. Gift is taxable only if it is a capital asset in the hands of recipient. समझ में आ रहा है बेटा सबको? Everybody, sir? Now listen. What are the 5 categories of gift? Number 1. Sum of money. मतलब cash मिला है. Cash मतलब not necessarily literal cash. It could be online transfer also. Correct, no friends? Second point. Movable property. Come on, what is the word I wrote? Movable property. Received without consideration. I repeat again, movable property received without consideration. If aggregate value is greater than 50,000. If aggregate value is greater than 50,000. Now a straight question to you. Think properly and tell. Shiva Teja has got a gift of car from my friend. Car value 10 lakhs. Is it taxable? Speak out. Yes, nonsense. Answer is no. Because car is not covered in movable property. So now it is important to understand movable property में क्या covered है. Problem समझ गए ना बेटा? Generally अपना perception है कि 50,000 के ऊपर है taxable. But there's a lot of story here. Is that clear, my friends? Let's see now. Now what are we trying to understand first? What is the meaning of the word called movable property? They clearly told in the law, movable property means का मतलब क्या बेटा? Only that much is covered. Nothing more, nothing less. Movable property means shares and securities. Come on. What the first one? Shares and security. Second one, jewelry. Drawings. Paintings. Sculptures. Archaeological collections. Work of art. What's the word, sir? Work of art. Last one, bullion. चलो बेटा क्या क्या लिखा मैंने बोलो? Shares and security. Do we know what is shares and security? Yes, very good. We all know that. Security में क्या क्या आएंगे? Debentures, bonds, everything will come in that. What is second point? Jewelry. What is jewelry? That's a question. Is a gold chain a jewelry? Gold ring? Gold chain is not a jewelry. गोल्ड चेन जरूरी नहीं है क्या बेटा? पूछ रहे या बोल रहे है? मतलब पूछ रहे है मतलब बोल रहे. कौन सा एक्शन है? रिएक्शन डिसाइड करो पहले. क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं आप? कम डिफरेंस. गोल्ड चेन जरूरी और नॉट? यस. गोल्ड रिंग वंडरफुल. शिवा तेजा, आई एम हैविंग सम लूज डायमंड्स इन माय हैंड. लूज डायमंड्स. क्या है बेटा मेरे हाथ में? Loose diamonds. Only loose diamonds, which is not studded in anything. Only just loose diamonds. Is it jewelry? Speak out. Beta bolo. 100% answer is yes. They defined in the law what is jewelry. Where they gave 2 parts in the definition. Part number 1. Ornaments made of gold, silver, platinum or any other precious metal. Ornaments made of gold, silver, platinum or any other precious metal. Other side, precious, semi-precious stones, whether or not put in any furniture or utensil or any other article. Chappal on which diamonds are put, it will become jewelry. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? Everybody, now I'll ask you one question. Shiva Teja has got a gift of silver plate. Silver plate in which I'm eating every day. Example, मेरे को उतना शौक नहीं है. Silver plate. In the plate I'm eating. Now tell me, is this silver plate a jewelry? Answer is no. Jewelry is of two types. Number one, ornament made of gold, silver, platinum. ये ornament है क्या? Ornament है क्या? नहीं. Second, precious silver, precious stones. इसमें diamond है क्या? Finish. अरे यार बोलो यार, समझ में आ रहा क्या बेटा? Speak out. Everyone. Shiva Teja has got a gift of one watch from my friend. Normal watch from my friend. But the watch value is 2 lakh. ऐसा कौन दोस्त है सर? अमित सर गिफ्ट करें, ठीक है? अब मैच हो गया ना? ठीक है. So Shiva Teja has got a gift of one watch from my friend. Now tell me, is it taxable? Is it taxable under gift? Speak out. अमित सर नहीं है taxable. बोलो भाई taxable है नहीं? No, why? Because what is covered? Shares and security, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collection, work of art and bullion. Watch है क्या किधर भी? But imagine he gave me a diamond watch. Watch which has got diamond studded. Taxable. Watch which is made of gold. Taxable because it becomes a jewelry. Ornament made of gold, silver, platinum. Shiva Teja spectacles. I got the frame done with gold. Taxable. Purchase, got gift from friend. Taxable. Why? Because this becomes a ornament made of gold. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? बोलो. Shiva Teja has got a gift of BMW car from friend. BMW car worth 1 crore. Still not taxable. वेदांत समझ में आ रहा है ना? दोस्तों क्लियर है ना बेटा? Everybody? Come on, what is called movable property? Shares and security, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. वापस बोलो. Shares and security, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and what बेटा? Bullion. दोस्त समझ में आ रहा है सबको? Everybody sir, except this, nothing is covered in movable property. तो अगर आपको कोई दोस्त गाड़ी गिफ्ट किया, बाइक गिफ्ट किया, कार गिफ्ट किया, वॉच गिफ्ट किया, क्या होगा आंसर? Not taxable, even the value is more than 50,000. He's giving one chain as gift. Taxable. ज्वेलरी में जाएगा ना वो? यार समझ में आ रहा है क्या? सीधा आंसर मत बोलो यार कभी भी 50,000 के ऊपर है तो टैक्सेबल नहीं मेरे भाई. बहुत डेप्थ है कॉन्सेप्ट में. गिफ्ट का अरे बिलिंग क्या? वो परचेस करके अपने को दे रहा ना, तभी तो गिफ्ट बनाना. फादर से मिला तो कितना भी मिला तो टैक्सेबल नहीं है, बिकॉज रिलेटिव. वो बात करेंगे, एक 5 मिनट में आ जाएगा वो. 5 मिनट में अपना फैमिली पूरा आ जाएगा इधर. सर क्लियर है ना? बोलो बेटा मूव प्रॉपर्टी में क्या कवर्ड है? शेयर्स एंड सिक्योरिटी, देन ज्वेलरी, ड्राइंग्स, पेंटिंग, स्कल्पचर्स, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. Come on, get back. For the first category of gift, sum of money. Second category, movable property received without consideration. It is taxable only if the aggregate is more than 50,000. Movable property received for inadequate consideration. I repeat again, movable property received for what better? Inadequate consideration. If aggregate difference is greater than 50,000. Friends, getting clarity everybody? Second point, third point, got the difference, no? What is second point better? Movable property received what? Without consideration. What is the third point? Movable property received for what? Inadequate consideration. दोस्तों फर्क समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Everyone, come on, first category. Sum of money. Second, movable property received without consideration. Next one, movable property received for inadequate consideration. सर जनरली आवर माइंडसेट इज वेरी क्लियर दैट गिफ्ट मतलब जो फ्री में आया वो गिफ्ट है, बट इनकम टैक्स टेलिंग नहीं मेरे भाई, सिर्फ फ्री में नहीं, अगर वो कम वैल्यू में आया तभी में वो गिफ्ट है। कम वैल्यू मतलब सिंपल टर्म्स लेस देन मार्केट वैल्यू। व्हाट इज मार्केट वैल्यू? मेरा क्वेश्चन समझे क्या, मैं क्यों पूछा ये? Less than market value. What they told is, in case of immovable property, that is next point what I'll write. Immovable property, we consider something called stamp duty value. पता है ना आपने कोई? Government approved value for the purpose of registration of the property. But for jewelry or any other mobile property, they told, please see the price it would fetch if sold in the open market. You might ask, कैसे पता चलेगा सर? There are registered valuers who will do valuation of that article. मतलब बाहर अगर ये प्रोडक्ट बेचते तो कितना रेट मिलता था, समझे क्या एवरीवन? बट फॉर शेयर्स एंड सिक्योरिटी, if they are listed shares and you got it from stock exchange, what value you got, that is only market value. उससे बड़ा मार्केट और क्या रह सकता है? But shares are listed, but you got outside the stock exchange. मतलब क्या है? Imagine Aditya has gifted Reliance company shares to Shashank outside the stock exchange. Transaction stock exchange पे हुआ क्या? He gave outside the stock exchange. Then how do you market value? Law told on the date of gift, please see the lowest price on the stock exchange. So sweet of them. क्या बोला उन्होंने? Lowest price on the day of gift. On that day, if there is no trading, preceding day, next day नहीं, preceding day. आगे क्यों जाएंगे भाई, पीछे जाएंगे? Sir, clear my difference, everybody? Everyone? Good, come on. What is the first category? Sum of money. Second, movable property received without consideration. Are we clear? Everyone? Yes. Next. Movable property received for inadequate consideration. Fourth point. Immovable property. What is the line, sir? Immovable property received without consideration. Come on, what is the line, friends? Please repeat. Immovable property received without consideration. If SDV is greater than 50,000. If SDV is greater than what beta? 50,000. I repeat again, SDV greater than 50,000. SDV का मतलब stamp duty value. For every land and building, there is a government approved value, technically known as stamp duty value. Can you please tell me what is the last category now? Immovable property received for what beta? But यहाँ पे एक खतरनाक पॉइंट है, सुनो. Immovable property received for inadequate consideration if difference is greater than 50,000. Come on, what is the line I wrote? If difference is greater than 50,000 and difference is greater than 10% of consideration. Difference is greater than what percent beta? 10% of consideration. चलो बेटा repeat कर. What is the last point I wrote? Immovable property received for inadequate consideration if difference is greater than 50,000 and difference is greater than 10% of consideration. I'll give a lot of examples, but before I give examples, let's once recall all the points. चलो बेटा, gift में कितने category है? 5. What is the first one? Sum of money. Second, and sum of money also straight point. Sum of money also taxable if it is greater than 50,000. Aggregate. Always give me aggregate. अगर aggregate नहीं बोलते तो अपन अपना टैलेंट दिखाते हैं. अपन इंडियन से पहले ही अपना दिमाग बहुत ज्यादा चलता. दोस्त को बोलेंगे भाई तू 40 दे, तू 40 दे, तू 40 दे. 49 लेंगे. हाँ वही इंडियन से बोला ना, वही 49,999 है वही. Come on guys, what are the 5 categories of gifts? Sum of money. Second, movable property received without consideration. Then movable property received for inadequate consideration. Next point, immovable property received without consideration. Last point, immovable property received without inadequate consideration. And last point, taxability will come only if difference is more than 50,000 and difference is more than 10% of consideration. So if you get car as gift, is it taxable? No. Bike, sports shoes, watch value 10 lakh. 10 lakhs watch possible? है ना? Exactly. बोलो सर, क्या आंसर taxable है नहीं? No. Why? Because it's not covered in mobile property. Then what is covered? Shares and securities, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. वापस एक बार last. Shares and securities, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. सबको क्लियर है ये पॉइंट? बुलियन मतलब सर जस्ट टू रिकॉल, ज्वेलरी का मीनिंग क्या देख लिया हम, ड्राइंग पेंटिंग में फर्क क्या है? ड्राइंग इज दिस, अच्छा पेंटिंग without use of colors is drawing, with use of color is painting. Colors, we know colors, no? Right. Next, sculptures, yes, idols. Then archaeological collections, purani, Anjali. Work of art. Work of art is a very judgmental point. Anything can come under work of art. Last one, bullion, pure form of gold, gold coins, gold biscuits, gold bars. ये ज्वेलरी में आएगा. This ornament. This is pure gold, but this is already converted into some shape, no? So we don't call it bullion. We'll call it as jewelry. A pure 24 karat वो तो है, but still they made some design and shape, no? So once some designing is done, it will come under jewelry. ठीक है ना? छोड़ दो. Next point. बोला बेटा. वो जो थाली इधर, ओह ओके, बोलो बेटा क्या थाली? हाँ, सिल्वर प्लेट. Silver plate is not covered, no. Silver plate is not, see, it's not bullion. Bullion is only a pure form of gold or silver. Not just gold, it could be silver also. But it's pure form. See, anything molded is no more a pure form. That's ornamental form. Coins is a pure form, no gold, no? हाँ sir, but the only point is that, see, the only difference I'll tell you, when you go to a shop, one line I will tell, when you go to a shop and buy gold coins or gold, biscuit, they will not take any making charges from you. समझ में क्या बोल रहा आपको? Exam नहीं आएगा, but since you are asking practically, I'm telling, they don't take any making charge. But when I purchase this, they have taken some making charge. Career का काम है ना भाई थोड़ा इसमें. कौन में कारीगर का क्या रहता है यार? वो मशीन मेड है, वो बस वो जो गोल्ड रहता है ना, they melt that gold and press in that machine, that's all. Exactly, like dice. समझ गए ना यार? बोलो बेटा. Come on, what are the 5 categories of gifts? Sum of money. Second, movable property received without consideration. Next, movable property received for inadequate consideration. Then, immovable property received without consideration, immovable property received for inadequate consideration. Everybody. So, car, bike, scooter, not taxable. Watch, camera, laptop, TV, fridge, AC, nothing is taxable. हाँ, मेहमान को छोड़ने का नहीं. Come on, what is covered in movable property? Shares and security, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art, and what beta? Bullion. That's it. Chalo. Let me move forward and discuss some interesting examples. 5 minutes कुछ मत लिखो, सिर्फ सुन लो बस. Sir, there is a person A. There is a person B. Example 1. Listen very clearly. Mr. A has got one land and building, which is an asset for him. Land and building could be asset or it could be stock. Stock for whom? Real estate persons. Correct, no? He sold the property for 80 lakh. but the stamp duty value is 1 crore. समझ रहे क्या बेटा? Law is telling 2 points. Point number 1, Mr. A, when you sold the property, you are required to pay capital gains, my dear friends. Everybody, for capital gain computation, selling price figure don't take as 80 lakh, take as 1 crore. This concept is given by section 50C, which says that if selling price is more than government value, take selling price. Selling price is less than government value, take government value. Now you might get one doubt. Will come there, no problem. 10% to cross kar liya already there. Sir, getting my point, everybody? But one point, my dear friends, very clearly here. That is, imagine assessee is telling, sir, सच में government का rate ज़्यादा है, हमारा rate कम है, मैं क्या करूँ? There's a provision in the law. Assessee can request the officer to refer to valuation officer, VO. VO ने अगर 1 crore का 90 lakhs किया, तो क्या follow करेंगे? 90 lakhs. VO ने बोला, अरे 1 crore तो गलत है, इसका value 1.2 crore है. 1 crore. मेरे भाई, हम तेरे पास आए ताकि तू वैल्यू कम करेगा, उल्टा तू बड़ा मत मेरे भाई. समझ में आया ना बेटा? Everybody. But they give a small benefit, that is variation up to 10% is allowed. उसका मीनिंग क्या है बेटा? अगर 80 लाख सेलिंग प्राइस है, स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू 86 लाख से, तो क्या लेंगे हम? 80 lakhs, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट मोर देन 10%. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? अब मुझे बोलो, ये राइट साइड में देखो, अभी ये बी का भाई साहब के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखो. सी फ्रॉम बी's पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, बी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, व्हाट इज द परचेस प्राइस? 80 lakh. अरे what is the stamp duty value? What is the difference? This 20 lakhs is taxed under income from other sources under section 56 to 10. Gift concept is covered under 56 to 10. एग्जाम्पल समझ में आया क्या बेटा? दोस्तों बोलो, everyone sir. Listen, example 2. I'll give you 2 minutes to write, no problem. There is a person X, there is a person Y. X sold the property. Selling price 1 crore. Selling price 1 crore. Stamp duty value 1 crore 8 lakhs. 1 crore 8 lakhs. X के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से क्या करेंगे भाई? Imagine for X this is stock. Then where it will go? It will go under PGBP. In PGBP you have a section called 43CA, which is same as 50C. मतलब सेलिंग प्राइस कम है तो स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू लो, स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू कम है तो सेलिंग प्राइस लो. Same like 50C. But the difference is that if it is capital asset, 50C will apply. If it is stock in trade, 43CA will apply. चलो बेटा वापस बोलो, क्या बोला मैंने? If it is capital asset, which section will come? 50C. If it is stock in trade, 43CA. कैसे बोलेंगे? CA. 43CA. समझे ना बेटा? बट इधर भी 10% वाला लॉजिक है. सेम, दोनों सेक्शन में कुछ फर्क ही नहीं है, दोनों सेम है. बट असेट है तो 50C, स्टॉक है तो 43C. अब बोलो क्या लेंगे सेलिंग प्राइस? 1 crore. क्यों? 10% डिफरेंस नहीं है. बोलो वाई का केस में क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द परचेस प्राइस? 1 crore. व्हाट इज द स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू? डिफरेंस 8 lakhs, which is greater than 50,000. Therefore, taxable under the head income from other sources. कितना बेटा? 8 lakhs. Very good. Answer is nil. मैंने 2 कंडीशन लिखा मेरे भाई इधर. Difference should be greater than 50,000 and difference should be greater than 10% of consideration. केस समझ रहे क्या बेटा? सबको क्लियर है कहानी? दोस्तों, एवरीवन, नाउ लिसन. लास्ट एग्जांपल, देन यू कैन राइट. एग्जांपल 3. देयर इज अ पर्सन P, पर्सन Q. P sold the property to Q. Selling price 1 lakh. Stamp duty value 1,40,000. 1 lakh P के लिए असेट है. तो कौन सा सेक्शन आएगा भाई? 50C. दैट मीन्स कैपिटल गेन विल कम. फॉर कैपिटल गेन सेलिंग प्राइस क्या लेंगे आप? सेलिंग प्राइस क्या लेंगे मेरे भाई? 1,40,000. इसमें तो कोई डाउट ही नहीं है, 10% के ऊपर है ना भाई. हाँ, क्यों केस में डिफरेंस इज ग्रेटर देन 10%. Difference is greater than 10%. Therefore, taxable is equal to nil. Since difference is less than 50,000. हो गया कॉन्सेप्ट खत्म. सर, I hope you are getting clarity on this. समझ में आया ना कॉन्सेप्ट एवरीबॉडी? 3 sections over. 50C, 43CA, 56 to 10. 56 to 10 में थोड़ा पॉइंट्स बाकी है, बोलूंगा मैं. Are we clear with this everybody? Now I have a question. Last, listen. Then लिख लो आप लोग आराम से. There is a person A who is a builder. There is a person Shiva Teja who approached the builder on 1/6/22. I booked a flat for 1 crore and I paid advance of 10 lakh. करोड़ रुपए फ्लैट बुक किया, 10 लाख का चेक देके आ गया. ठीक है ना बेटा? जिस दिन मैं अग्रीमेंट किया, उस दिन अग्रीमेंट भी कर दिया मैंने. अग्रीमेंट करेंगे ना, पैसे थोड़े पैसे देंगे. उस दिन स्टैंप ड्यूटी वैल्यू 1.3 करोड़ था, पर मैंने कितने में लिया? 1 करोड़. बाद में क्या हुआ? 1 जुलाई 23 को रजिस्ट्रेशन हो गया. टाइम लगता ना यार, नया फ्लैट है तो. दोस्तों, जिस दिन रजिस्ट्रेशन हुआ, स्टैंप ड्यूटी वैल्यू 1.5 करोड़ हो गया. क्या समझे क्या बेटा? जिस दिन अग्रीमेंट किया, उस दिन स्टैंप ड्यूटी वैल्यू 1.3 करोड़ था, बट द डे व्हेन आई गॉट रजिस्ट्रेशन डन, स्टैंप ड्यूटी वैल्यू इज 1.5 करोड़. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज, शुड आई कंसिडर 1.3 करोड़ or should I consider 1.5 crores? Law is telling you have to consider 1.5, but you may consider 1.3 if any advance is paid on or before the date of agreement by account pay check, account pay draft or online transfer, including NEFT, RTGS or online transfers. So getting clarity everybody? How did I pay? Check. Did I pay on or before the date of agreement? Yes. What will you consider? 1.3. समझ में आया क्या? Now don't even ask me question. So 1.3 है, रजिस्ट्रेशन पे 1.2 हो गया, तो क्या लेंगे? 1.2. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? अगर आपको अग्रीमेंट का लेना है तो ले सकते. अगर एडवांस अदर देन अकाउंट, एडवांस अगर अकाउंट पे चेक से ऑनलाइन से दिए तो रजिस्ट्रेशन करें, तो रजिस्ट्रेशन का लेना. But this doubt what you asked, what you may ask, will not work practically, because government generally doesn't reduce government values. उल्टा वो बढ़ाते जाएंगे पर कम नहीं करेंगे. कोविड में भी इन्होंने कम नहीं किया कुछ. कोविड में they kept it stagnant. People were shouting कम करो, नहीं करेंगे भाई, नहीं करेंगे. So getting clarity? Everyone, take it now. नहीं, घर पे। क्या बोल रहे? सच में ऐसे हो रहा है यार, इस बार तो इतना खिला रहे सब लोग मिलके यार, बहुत ज्यादा खिला रहे इस बार। सच्ची बोल रहा है भाई, हैदराबाद से ज्यादा इधर खा रहा हूं। तुम्हारे टाइम पे नहीं था इतना, तुम्हारे टाइम पे उतना नहीं था इतना, मतलब वो टाइम पे ग्रुप टू का सब अपने अपने बिजी में थे, और मैं रोज शाम में वॉकिंग करता था तुम्हारे क्लास के बाद। एवरी डे यूज्ड टू वॉक, एवरी डे 3 किलोमीटर 4 5 किलोमीटर हर रोज। बट इस बार तो यार पूरी वॉकिंग की तो लग गई, एक्सरसाइज नहीं, फिटनेस नहीं, कुछ नहीं, बस दबा के खाओ खाओ खाओ। क्यों मतलब, बीच में विनोद सर का बर्थडे था, उसके बाद प्रशांत सर ने ग्रुप टू का आज खत्म होकर पार्टी दिए, फिर अपने एक छोटा एक ग्रुप बन गया, तो बस चल रहे। अमित सर सब थोड़ा एकदम पार्टी वार्टी बहुत हो गया इस बार। हाँ, अच्छा 2 ग्रुप है तो हंसना ही नहीं क्या जिंदगी में? मेरे को बोल रहा, वो उसको को नहीं बोल रहा। नहीं नहीं, पार्टी वार्टी कुछ नहीं है, पहले पास होना है भाई। एग्जाम के बाद कुछ भी पार्टी कर सकते हैं आराम से, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। एग्जाम तक थोड़ा स्पीड बढ़ाना है, बराबर है ना? स्लोली चले तो कैसा होगा काम? बोलो बेटा, आप क्यों हंस रहे हैं ऐसा? अरे मैं तो नॉर्मल ही बोला, ऐसा क्यों आप हर चीज दिल पे ले लेते हैं ऐसा? यार दोस्तों, हो गया क्या? ये भी लिखना है आपको? एक पॉइंट मैं बोलता लिखना है तो, जनरली स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू, जनरली स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू, जनरली स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू, generally stamp duty value on the date of registration is considered. Generally stamp duty value on the date of registration is considered. Generally stamp duty value on the date of registration is considered, full stop. However if any advance is paid, if any advance is paid on or before the date of agreement, if any advance is paid on or before the date of agreement, advance is paid on or before the date of agreement by account pay check, by account pay check or account pay draft, draft मतलब DD, demand draft, account pay check or account pay draft or online transfer, or online transfer, then the stamp duty value, then the stamp duty value on the date of agreement, then the stamp duty value on the date of agreement, stamp duty value on the date of agreement may be considered. On the date of agreement may be considered. That's it. सबको समझ में आया ना बेटा? ये दोस्तों सब क्लियर है क्या? Everybody, my dear friends, all of us, chalo guys. So friends, we discussed very clearly what are the categories of gift. Now I'll ask you one question, think properly and tell me guys. Let us say there is one person, Mr. X, received following gifts. Come on, guys. There is a person X who received what, beta? Following gifts. Cash, 30,000. Google Pay, 10,000. Car, worth 10 lakhs. Free. Chain, worth 3 lakhs. He got it for 2.6 lakhs. मतलब कम रेट में मिला. Shares, worth 40,000. Free. Work of art, worth 10,000. He got it only for 6,000. समझ में आया ना बेटा दोस्तों? नेक्स्ट, बाइक वर्थ 1 lakh. फ्री. लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग, स्टैंप ड्यूटी वैल्यू इज 40,000. फ्री. लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग, stamp duty value is 1 lakh, but he received only for 70,000. क्या समझे क्या बेटा दोस्तों? एवरीबॉडी, चलो आप मुझे बताओ, हाउ मच इज टैक्सेबल? 1 minute टाइम, सोच के बोलो. $96,000, $86,000. Yes, Janvi. कितना दोस्त? 76. 3 lakhs, 36,000. आदित्य, so listen, straight point, my dear friends, we know that there are 5 categories of gift now. First of all, whatever gifts you have got, you have to segregate. These two are covered in sum of money. दोनों मिलकर कितना है? 40,000. Tax is nil. I mean, taxable is nil. ये कार वर्थ 10 lakhs तो नॉट टैक्सेबल. बाइक तो भूल जाओ. और ये दोनों एक कैटेगरी है. दोनों मिलकर कितना है फर्क? 44,000. So again the answer is not taxable. ये 40,000. Again the answer is not taxable. Immovable property not taxable. Difference 30,000 not taxable. What is taxable is nil. And you have to keep in mind that for sum of money and for movable property, we will see aggregate. But for immovable property, we will see each transaction separately. Immovable का अलग-अलग देखना पड़ेगा. दोस्तों clear है? Example makes sense to everybody? चलो, last time I'll revise and close. बोलो बेटा, how many categories are there in gift? 5. What are the 5 categories? Come on. Sum of money. Second, movable property received without consideration. Then, movable property received for inadequate consideration. Then, immovable property received without consideration. Last one, immovable property received for inadequate consideration. And in each category, what is the limit, beta? In each category, the limit is 50,000. And in first, second, third case, it is aggregate. And last 2 cases, it is each transaction separately. And last case, we have special point. Difference is taxable only if it is more than 50,000 and it is more than 10% of the consideration. Then only this last point will apply. सबको कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है? समझ में आया सबको? बेटा बोलो, पक्का क्लियर है सबको? इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है? कैन वी प्रोसीड? गुड. Listen now. There are some cases where gift is exempt. That also, if we learn, the matter is over. Gift topic is over. Then we can proceed to balance. Gift का मतलब सबसे बड़ा काम हो गया. Now, which cases gift is exempt? Number 1, gift from कौन बेटा? Relative. Now, who is relative? क्या करेंगे बेटा सबसे पहले? रिलेटिव में फर्स्ट हाउस, स्पाउस. वंडरफुल. हु इज स्पाउस? बस हम साथ. स्पाउस ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल. सेकेंड, ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स. सर देखो ना बेटा, ये ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स ऑफ इंडिविजुअल मतलब भैया, छोटा भाई, दीदी of individual along with their spouses. In this entire place you will find the word everywhere: spouse, 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 spouse. No solo entry, only couple entry. So getting clarity? What the first one? Spouse of the individual. Second one, brothers, sisters of the individual along with their spouses. Next one you see, brothers and sisters of spouse of individual along with their spouses. क्या मतलब है बेटा इसका? Example, my wife has got one sister. मतलब मेरे लिए क्या है वो? साली. साली is giving me gift. What is the answer? Exempt. I gave a gift to my साली. अरे अगेन आई एम आस्किंग, सुनो ध्यान से. शिवा तेजा गॉट ए गिफ्ट फ्रॉम माई साली. व्हाट विल हैपन? एग्जेम्प्ट. क्यों? थर्ड पॉइंट में कवर्ड है. अरे बोलो ना भाई. शिवा तेजा गेव ए गिफ्ट टू माई साली. अगेन एग्जेम्प्ट बिकॉज फॉर हर व्हाट आर माई सिस्टर्स हस्बैंड. इट इज कवर्ड इन सेकंड पॉइंट. अरे फॉर मी शी इज थर्ड पॉइंट, फॉर हर आई एम सेकंड पॉइंट. बोलना भाई. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सुनो ध्यान से सुन के बोलो. सर वी विल सी रिलेटिव ऑलवेज फ्रॉम रिसीवर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, नॉट फ्रॉम गिवर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, रिसीवर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ठीक है ना? सुनो क्वेश्चन. माई वाइफ गेव ए गिफ्ट. माई वाइफ गेव ए गिफ्ट टू माई सिस्टर्स हस्बैंड. माई वाइफ गेव ए गिफ्ट टू माई सिस्टर्स हस्बैंड. क्वेश्चन समझे क्या? माई वाइफ गेव ए गिफ्ट टू माई सिस्टर्स हस्बैंड. यस मतलब तेरे को क्या मालूम यस या नो बोल रहा है? टैक्सेबल है या नहीं पूछ रहे तो? एग्जेम्प्ट. क्यों? सेकंड पॉइंट कैसा हुआ भाई? तो फिर थर्ड पॉइंट में है ना. सेकंड पॉइंट कैसा आया? तो किसका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखेंगे आप? रिसीवर. रिसीवर कौन है? मेरा जीजू. अरे मेरा जीजा जी का कौन है वो? अरे कोई भी हो यार. साला का भाई है, बेसाला का बीवी है. अरे यस और नो सर. सर स्पीक आउट. एवरीबॉडी गेटिंग क्लैरिटी? ऑल ऑफ अस. सर इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं है, बहुत ही सिंपल है ये. फर्स्ट वन कौन? स्पाउस. सेकंड वन brothers and sisters of the individual along with their spouses. Next, brothers and sisters of spouse of the individual along with their spouses. Next question. Shiva Teja gave a gift. Example मैं नहीं दूंगा but example. Shiva Teja मतलब ये example नहीं दूंगा. Shiva Teja gave a gift to my wife sister's husband. मैं क्यों देता उसको? but दिए तो. $5 लाख दिया. 5 लाख. 50 लाख भी एग्जाम्प्ट है. वंस रिलेटिव इट इज एग्जाम्प्ट. इट डजंट मैटर. अगर लेस देन 50 है तो कैसे भी टैक्सेबल है. 50 के ऊपर है तभी भी एग्जाम्प्ट है. वही तो बात कर रहे हैं ना दोस्तों. इफ ही गिव्स टू मी ही विल नॉट गिव बट एग्जाम्पल अगेन एग्जाम्प्ट. अरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या? एवरीबॉडी क्या बोलते हैं आप हिंदी में? साड़ू बोलते हैं क्या उसको? नहीं हम लोग तो इंग्लिश में को ब्रदर बोलते, हम लोग भी नाम से बुलाते ऑब्वियसली। वो मुझे भैया बुलाता, मेरे से छोटा है ना, ठीक है जो भी है, आपको कॉन्सेप्ट तो जा रहा है ना दिमाग में, बस नेक्स्ट वन एग्जैक्टली रिलेशन बाद में देख लेंगे, बट इसके लिए तो रिलेशन समझो भाई। ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स, वेदांत बोल रहे हैं, कितनी बार आएंगे सर ये भाई बहन, देखो ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स ऑफ पेरेंट्स ऑफ इंडिविजुअल along with spouses, brothers and sisters of parents of individual along with their spouses, मतलब क्या है, चाचा चाची, मामा मामी, काका काकी, चाचा ओनली, whatever, समझ में आया क्या बेटा? Speak out, everyone sir, all of us. Now I'll ask you one question, think properly and tell me, ठीक है? Shiva Teja has got a gift of 1 lakh rupees, sum of money, from my wife's father's brother. आएगा भी नहीं. Shiva Teja got a gift from my wife's father's brother. 100% answer is taxable. If you get from your father's brother, it is exempt. अरे लास्ट वाले में क्या कवर है? पेरेंट्स ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल, स्पाउस ऑफ द पेरेंट्स लिखे क्या? अरे पेरेंट्स ऑफ द स्पाउस है. अरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? दोस्तों बोलो. In exam one time question has come. Mr. X received a gift of 10 lakh rupees from spouse father's brother. Answer is what? Taxable. Correct? No? Practically we don't pay tax. I will tell my wife, एक काम कर तू ले ले गिफ्ट, फिर तू मेरे को दे. अगर तू लेगी तो क्या होगा? Exempt. तेरे को फिर तू मेरे को दे, वापस exempt. बट एग्जाम में जाके मत लिखो कि हम बीवी को बोलेंगे पहले बीवी लेगी तो exempt, फिर मैं लूंगा फिर exempt. In exam just write tax exam. Don't do tax planning in the exam. समझ में आया ना बेटा? दोस्तों चलो फर्स्ट वाला क्या लिखे हम? Spouse of the individual, then brothers and sisters of the individual along with their spouses, then brothers and sisters of spouse of the individual along with their spouses. Next, brothers and sisters of parents of the individual along with spouses. Correct? No? हो गया लास्ट. Any lineal ascendant और डिसेंडेंट, मतलब क्या? पप्पा, बड़े पापा, नहीं पापा, फादर, ग्रैंडफादर, ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर, सन, ग्रैंडसन, ग्रेट ग्रैंडसन, sorry, son or daughter for that matter, ascendant or descendant of individual and their what? Spouses, respective spouses, of course. Any lineal ascendant or descendant of spouse of the individual. Ascendant or descendant of what beta? Spouse of the individual and their spouses. बस खत्म हो गया related definition. दो समझ में आया क्या बेटा? Everybody, what is the last part meaning, sir? वाइफ के दादा दादी और वाइफ के बच्चे. अच्छा, बट जनरली अपने बच्चे वाइफ के बच्चे सेम रहते ना, बट स्टिल लॉ हैज कवर्ड दैट. देयर इज अ रीजन बिकॉज देयर कुड बी पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ स्टेप, उसके लिए कवर किए. देयर इज अ लॉजिक देयर, नॉट जस्ट फन. समझ में आया क्या बेटा एवरीबॉडी? दोस्तों बोलो. नाउ आई लास्ट द रिलेटेड डेफिनेशन इज ओवर. आई लास्ट 3-4 क्वेश्चंस, थिंक प्रॉपर्ली एंड टेल मी. ठीक है? नेफ्यू मतलब कौन? भांजा, wife, sorry, sister's son, nephew. Who is niece? Sister, daughter is niece. अरे भांजा ही बोलते ना, भतीजा बोलते. Exactly. So clear है ना? Now listen, I have a question. Shiva Teja gave a gift of 1 lakh rupees to my sister's son, my nephew, who's very close to me. ठीक है, practically. So tell me guys, is it taxable or exempt? Speak out. Why? You are covered in 4th point. I am covered in 4th point for him. Brothers, sisters of parents of the individual along with their spouses. What if I do not give gift to my nephew, my wife gave to him? Again exempt. अरे जब मैं दिया तो exempt तो वाइफ दिया तो पक्का exempt ही exempt है यार. हर जगह पे spouse लिखे ना बेटा. Next question. Shiva Teja got a gift of 1 lakh from my sister's son. 100% taxable. मैं उसको दिया तो exempt, पर मैं लिया तो taxable है. एक्ट भी बोल रहा है भाई तू भांजे को देना चाहिए यार, लेता थोड़ी उससे यार, शर्म तो करो थोड़ा. Act is also emotional. So getting clarity, everybody? Speak out. Everyone. Next question. Shiva Teja got a gift of 10 lakh rupees from my wife's father, my father-in-law. Exempt. कहाँ पे covered है वो? Last point. That's it. Clear ना बेटा? Speak out. Everyone. Next. Shiva Teja got a gift from my wife's father's brother. Wife's father's brother. And the gift what he gave is iPad valued 2 lakh rupees. Shiva Teja got a gift from my wife's father's brother. And he gave a gift of iPad of 2 lakh rupees. Straight answer is not taxable. He is not relative for me. He is not relative for me, but it is not taxable because iPad is not covered in movable property. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? रिलेटिव नहीं है मेरा, बट क्यों टैक्सेबल नहीं है? क्योंकि आईपैड दिया. तो समझ में आ रहा है ना? रिलेटिव से क्या लेने का, नॉन रिलेटिव से क्या लेने का. घर पे कोई आया और रिलेटिव बन गया, उसको बोल तेरे को जो दे रहे थे सब कुछ लूंगा मैं. अगर नॉन रिलेटिव है तो उसको बोलना भाई तू गाड़ी दे, बाइक दे, कार दे, वॉच दे, आईपैड दे, लैपटॉप दे, कंप्यूटर दे. देने वाला रहना चाहिए, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है बस. सर आई होप यू आर गेटिंग क्लैरिटी एवरीबॉडी. पक्का रिलेटिव समझ में आया ना बेटा? बोलो एक बार रिलेटिव में कौन आते? सर सिंपल सी बात है यार, एक्स का ले लो, स्पाउस मिसेस एक्स, फिर ब्रदर सिस्टर उनकी फैमिली के साथ. करेक्ट ना? स्पाउस का ब्रदर सिस्टर फैमिली के साथ. करेक्ट नो? और एक्स के पेरेंट्स का ब्रदर सिस्टर. करेक्ट नो दोस्तों? फ्रेंड्स स्पीक आउट. फिर असेंडेंट्स डिसेंडेंट्स. असेंडेंट डिसेंडेंट दोनों का कवर्ड है. स्पाउस पेरेंट्स उधर कवर्ड है ना असेंडेंट्स में. स्पाउस पेरेंट्स का अलग पॉइंट है क्या भाई? तो फिर स्पाउस पेरेंट्स का क्यों लिखूं मैं? तो आप पूछ सकते हैं सर आपके पेरेंट्स का क्यों लिखे? फिर मैं पेरेंट्स का लिखने के लिए नहीं लिखा, मैं पेरेंट्स का ब्रदर सिस्टर्स लिखने के लिए लिखा. वो वाइफ का पेरेंट्स कवर्ड है, बट वाइफ का पेरेंट्स का ब्रदर सिस्टर्स कवर्ड नहीं है. क्यों? अरे अचानक थॉट आता कभी दे देते. डिपेंड्स. हाइट से यार तेरा. हाँ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट लिखने वाले अभी एग्जामिनेटर में. सर समझ में आया नहीं है यार? दोस्तों बोलो यार. क्या सेशन? थॉट्स आर नॉट द सेम एवरी टाइम, इट डिपेंड्स. हाँ संगति का सर. चलो सर क्लियर है एवरीबॉडी? संस्कृति जी क्या हुआ? समझ में आया ना आपका? रिलेटिव कौन कौन है? फ्यूचर स्पाउस का भी क्लैरिटी है ना कौन कौन आएंगे? ठीक है. शपथ डन. So are we clear with this, everybody? Did we understand who is relative? Can we summarize in simple way? Spouse of the individual, brothers and sisters of the individual along with their spouses, brothers and sisters of spouse of the individual along with their spouses, brothers and sisters of parents of the individual along with their spouses. Lineal ascendant, lineal descendant. अपना ascendant, descendant, spouse का. ब्रदर सिस्टर्स 3 बार आया. एक तो अपना ब्रदर सिस्टर्स, दूसरा स्पाउस का ब्रदर सिस्टर्स, तीसरा पेरेंट्स का ब्रदर सिस्टर्स. तब से समझाए ना रे. स्पाउस का पेरेंट्स आएंगे, स्पाउस का पेरेंट ब्रदर सिस्टर्स नहीं आएंगे भाई. अरे यार ये सर नो सर, प्लीज स्पीक आउट सर. आर वी क्लियर? ascendant मैच चाहिए सब पक्का. आगे क्वेश्चन. शिवा तेजा has got a gift from my mother's sisters. मासी's son. We both are same age. है मेरा cousin brother एक. ठीक है. He gave a gift to me of 1 lakh. My cousin brother who is very very close to me. Taxable or exempt? Speak out. No doubt about it, taxable. Of course, practically we cannot pay tax telling that तू एक काम कर, तू मम्मी को दे दे. मम्मी के लिए तू डिसेंडेंट है, मासी आप मेरे को दे दो. हो गया ना सीधा. मासी सीधा मेरे को दे दो, मम्मी को देने का क्यों, सीधा मेरे को दे दो. मासी तो आएंगे ना रिलेटिव में. बट एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन है तो क्या करेंगे? चुपचाप टैक्सेबल लिखने का. डोंट शो योर एक्स्ट्रा टैलेंट. समझा क्या भाई? डन. पेपर पे प्रूफ. एग्जाम में, रियल लाइफ में मनी ट्रांसफर तो ऑनलाइन ही होता ना यार. कैश में तो किसी बाप को मालूम नहीं पड़ता. तो पता ही मतलब गिफ्ट आया करके. अगर कैश में आया तो किसको मालूम नहीं पड़ता ना तो वो गिफ्ट आया करके, जब तक तू नहीं बोलेगा. और लोग क्या करते गलत काम. कैश में आता गिफ्ट, वो सोचते कि मैं बोलूंगा नहीं इनकम टैक्स वाले को, किसको मालूम पड़ता. बट एक दिन जाके वो कैश वो बैंक में डिपॉजिट करेगा. अगर बैंक में भाई साहब 10 लाख ऊपर डिपॉजिट करे पूरा साल में, लव लेटर विल कम फ्रॉम द इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट. एक्सप्लेन द सोर्स. इफ यू डोंट एक्सप्लेन 115 BBE 78%. समझ में आ रहा ना बेटा? एंड दैट इज ओनली टैक्स. इंटरेस्ट अलग, पेनाल्टी अलग. सो आर वी क्लियर विद दिस कॉन्सेप्ट एवरीबॉडी? कुछ तो बोलो मेरे भाई. 78 is including 4%, no? 60 plus 25 plus 4. नहीं, पेनाल्टी बेसिस क्या रहता? नहीं, पेनाल्टी बेसिस नहीं है. इंटरेस्ट बेसिस के एसएस है क्या? इंटरेस्ट पे एसएस है क्या? तो फिर अरे हमें पढ़े ना यार 234 है, 234 बी इंटरेस्ट, वो तो बाद में ऐड करें ना अपन. सेस तो इज ओनली ऑन टैक्स, नो? डन. क्या हो बेटा? हाँ जी बोलो. आर वी डन? आर वी क्लियर? बोलो कुछ तो. कम बैक. व्हाट आर द एग्जाम्प्टेड केसेस? नंबर 1, कम ऑन. गिफ्ट फ्रॉम व्हाट? रिलेटिव. अरे गिफ्ट फ्रॉम रिलेटिव. नेक्स्ट, गिफ्ट रिसीव्ड अंडर विल और व्हाट? Inheritance. Gift received under will or inheritance. समझ में आ रहा ना बेटा? Next, gift received in contemplation of death of the payer. मतलब जो दे रहा है गिफ्ट, उसका लास्ट विश था मैं दे रहा हूं करके चले गया. Contemplation of death of payer. Next one not possible but still. Gift from लोकल अथॉरिटी. लोकल अथॉरिटी क्या गिफ्ट देते रहे अपने को? हैदराबाद में दे गिव 2 गिफ्ट्स. दे गिव 2 डस्टबिन्स, ड्राई वेस्ट, वेट वेस्ट. ग्रीन कलर. यस, डन. से क्लियर नो? नेक्स्ट, गिफ्ट रिसीव्ड ऑन द अकेशन ऑफ मैरिज. is exempt. So law gave exemption only for marriage, but not for marriage anniversary. If they tell anniversary, then over. हर साल मजे करेंगे फिर अपन. Exemption is only for what? Gift on the occasion of what, my dear friends? Marriage. Gifts on the occasion of marriage is exempt. So getting clarity? When we say marriage, it should ideally be at the time of occasion or 1-2 days here and there. 10 साल के बाद नहीं बोल सकते कि 10 साल पहले तेरा शादी हुआ ना, ये ले ले गिफ्ट. There should be some logical sense in what we are talking. Legal marriage. Second marriage also okay, provided it is legal marriage. And what is legal? First you have taken divorce, and second is legally done. Now you don't tell me tax planning. We will do divorce and marry the same girl again. For exemption you will do that. Marriage could be any type of marriage. Registered marriage, court marriage, church marriage, anything. चलो नहीं, ये बैच में एक स्टूडेंट आउट पूछे ऐसे ही कि पहले रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफिस में रजिस्टर हो गया, शादी हो गया, उस दिन गिफ्ट मिला, 1 महीने के बाद फिर शादी टेंपल में किए एज पर हिंदू ट्रेडिशन, तो हो गया. उसके 2 महीने के बाद वो लड़की क्रिश्चियन है, अज्यूम करो ऐसा बोले मेरे को कि वो क्रिश्चियन चर्च में वापस शादी हुआ, फिर से एग्जाम्शन ले सकते क्या? बोला ऐसा कैसा हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जाम्पल बनाते हैं यार, कितने बार शादी करोगे जिंदगी में? दो चार बार. ठीक है. गिफ्ट ऑन द ओकेजन ऑफ व्हाट, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स? मैरिज. किसी से भी शादी के दिन किसी से भी गिफ्ट मिला तो एग्जेम्प्ट. किसी से भी. अगर आपको कोई फ्यूचर में पैसे देने वाले हैं, उसको बोलना भाई तू रुक जा, मेरे शादी के दिन दे दे, पूरा का पूरा एग्जेम्प्ट. पूरा का पूरा एग्जेम्प्ट. मैरिज इज नॉट जस्ट अ फैमिली प्लानिंग, इट इज ट्रेमेंडस टैक्स प्लानिंग. ऑब्वियसली अगर तू बोलेगा करोड़ रुपए वो दिया, इनकम टैक्स वाले तेरे को कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, उसको पूछेगी कि भाई अभी बोल रहे हैं तू करोड़ रुपए दिया, प्लीज टेल अस फ्रॉम वेयर यू गॉट 1 करोड़. एक्सप्लेन. डोंट एक्सप्लेन. 115 colors. Is that clear now? Everybody, are we getting clarity on this point? Please reply. Come on, all of us. Don't sit like that. Reply to do kuch. Which section all this? 56 to 10. How many categories are there in gift? 5. What are the 5 categories? Sum of money, movable property received without consideration, movable property received for inadequate consideration, immovable property received without consideration, immovable property received for inadequate consideration. बोलो movable property में क्या क्या covered है? Shares and security, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. And in last case, we will tax only when the difference is more than 50,000 and difference is more than 10% of the consideration. Are we fully clear with this? Everybody, sir? And last 1-2 exemption points, which I didn't write there, just listen. That is, if any person has given us any gift in connection with medical treatment for COVID, that is exempt. And एक और लेटेस्ट पॉइंट जो भी आपका लेटेस्ट RTP में लिखा हुआ है, that is, a person has died on account of COVID and some other person has given gift and gift is not more than 10 lakh. Law is telling that is exempt. Provided person has died on account of COVID and within 6 months of turning positive, he died. Is that clear? Like that, they gave some conditions in the law with respect to 6 months, 12 months, 9 months. I'll show you that. मजा आएगा देख. See this point? Any sum of money received by the member of the family of the deceased from the employer of the deceased person without any limit or from any other person or persons to the extent it does not exceed what data? 10 lakhs. Exemption is available where the cause of the death is illness related to COVID. Payment is received within 12 months from the date of death of such person. मतलब बंदा जाने के बाद 12 महीने के अंदर पैसे मिलाए. And any other condition. What condition? Please see. Death should be within 6 months from the date of testing positive. Matlab, once he tested positive, within 6 months he died. And after he died, within 12 months, somebody gave gift. अब एग्जाम के लिए कोई मारेगा तो नहीं ना आदमी को. Next. Or from date of being clinically determined as COVID case, for which sum of money has been received by member of the family. Now you see important point. Family member has to keep a record of the following documents: COVID-19 positive report or a medical report if clinically determined to be COVID-19 positive through investigation in a hospital or an inpatient facility by treating physician. Medical report, this point is crazy. Death certificate issued by the medical practitioner or a government civil registration office in which it is stated, certificate में क्या लेना चाहिए? Death of the person is related to COVID-19. And the details of the amount received in any financial year has to be furnished in the prescribed form to officer within 9 months from the end of such financial year or 31st December, whichever is later. मतलब उसको कोविड आया, 6 महीने के अंदर गया, उसके बाद 12 महीने के अंदर किसने पैसा दिया, पैसा मिलने के बाद 9 महीने के अंदर ये डिपार्टमेंट को बताया. So I hope you're getting clarity. Speak out. Everyone. यार कुछ तो बोलो बेटा. Apart from this story will come when the person has died because of COVID. Now he has not died. वो मरा नहीं, but treatment के लिए खर्चा हुआ. ये भी हो सकता है ना. ये देखो. Any sum of money received by individual from any person in respect of expenditure incurred by him on medical treatment or any member of the family for any illness related to COVID-19, subject to condition notified by the government in this behalf, shall not be income of such person. मतलब अगर ट्रीटमेंट के लिए कुछ गिफ्ट मिला तो भाई completely tax free. This exemption they gave because there were times where in the first wave when the COVID has come, people had suffered a lot. People have suffered a lot actually. And there was shortage of funds to get the treatment also done. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? Please reply करो. Everybody, what are two difference in first and second point? If money received on account of treatment, no limits. If it received on account of death from employer, no limit. Other than employer, 10 lakhs. दिख रहा है ना बेटा इधर? Employer of the deceased person without limit. Any other person to the extent of 10 lakhs. Conditions: he should die within 6 months from the date of being positive, and from there within 12 months money should be received. Then within 9 months from the end of financial year you have to inform the income tax department. Then enjoy the exemption. And for the sake of exemption nobody will do all this shit. Correct? No, actually में है तो ही करेंगे, exemption के लिए थोड़ी करेंगे यार. Sir, clear? No? Speak out. Sure. And by the way, one important point which is to be kept in mind in gifts, that is relative means what we just discussed. In case of HUF, any member of HUF is a relative of HUF. Matlab, if HUF is getting a gift from member, it is exempt. If HUF is giving to member, it is taxable. समझे मेरा point? If HUF is getting a gift from member, it is exempt. But if HUF is giving a gift to member, it is taxable. Member to HUF, exempt. HUF to member, taxable. समझेगा बेटा? वापस पूछ रहा मैं, बोलो आंसर. HUF to member, taxable. Member to HUF, exempt. Are we clear, everybody? Friends, please reply. That is stored in this beautiful section called 56 to 10. And I want you to highlight some words. Lowest price on stock exchange, registered valuer, 5 categories of gifts. Last one very important, 50,000 and 10% of the consideration. बराबर है ना बेटा? दोस्तों, everybody, and I'm sure we got full clarity of thought on the concept of who is relative. आर वी क्लियर राइट? दीपाली जी कुछ जवाब देते क्या अपन? वेरी गुड. कैन वी प्रोसीड? बेटा रिप्लाई दो यार. एंड बिफोर दैट एग्जामिनेशन में अपन अलग अलग पॉइंट लिखे ना. गिफ्ट फ्रॉम लोकल अथॉरिटी भी लिखे ना अपन. उधर एक पॉइंट ऐड करो, गिफ्ट फ्रॉम चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट. गिफ्ट फ्रॉम whom बेटा? Charitable trust, that is also exempt. I'm sure we are clear, my dear friends. दोस्तों, with section 56 to 10. चलो, get back. Look at your material. Look at this question. First question. X received a cash gift of 75,000 from PS Charitable Trust. बोलो क्या होगा बेटा? बोलो क्या है आंसर? Exempt. Second bit. Y answers HUF received 60,000 in cash from elder son of Y. Speak out. Exempt. Last bit. Interest of 5,000 on bank FDRs received by minor son of Sneha widow. ठीक है ना बेटा? These FDRs were made by minor son out of his income from earnings from application of painting skills. My first question to you, ये 5,000 का क्लबिंग होगा या नहीं होगा? बराबर पढ़ के बोलो. Will clubbing apply? 100% answer is yes. Whatever income is coming from painting skills, that will not be clubbed. But if that money is put in fixed deposit, interest is coming, that will be clubbed? No. So this amount will be clubbed in the hands of whom? Sneha. And she will get exemption of 1,500. Under which section, beta? 3210. Wonderful. Good. समझ में आ रहा ना बेटा? यार बोलो ना यार, क्या है ऐसा बैठे शांत शांत? कुछ तो जवाब दो यार. Everyone please reply, come on. Tell the answer for this question. Sixth question. Shivam HUF gifted a car to daughter of Karta. Sorry, HUF gave to daughter of Karta for winning the first prize in All India Music Competition. क्या होगा? Answer is not taxable. If HUF is given to member, it is taxable. But here is not taxable because it is car. Ooh. समझे क्या बेटा? दोस्तों बोलो. Next second point. Parth received 200 shares of ABC Limited from her friend as a gift on the occasion of her 50th marriage anniversary. Wow. Market value is 150 per share. 200, 150 is 30,000. You want calculator for that also? Good. She also received jewelry worth 35,000 from her niece. Hey man, come on. She got from niece. Niece is not a relative for Parth. If Parth is given to niece, not taxable. But if Mrs. Parth is getting from niece, it becomes taxable. So total is 30 plus 35, 65. It becomes taxable. So already told, Shiva Teja to nephew, exempt. Nephew to Shiva Teja, taxable. Next point. Manish HUF received 55,000 in cash. I repeat again, what is the line, sir? Manish HUF received what? 55,000 in cash. From whom? Nephew of Manish. That is son of Manish's sister. And Manish is the Karta of Manish HUF. Bolo. Manish HUF received 55,000 in cash from nephew of Manish. That is son of Manish's sister. And Manish is the Karta of Manish HUF. Bolo kya hoga? That you should know. कुछ भी बोल रहे. Straight away answer is taxable. Why will nephew be a member of Manish HUF beta? Sir, in my HUF, in Shiva Teja's HUF, why will my sister's son come into picture, sir? In my HUF only I am there. Me means me, my wife, my kids will be there. My father also won't be there in my HUF. But I am there in my father's HUF. Huh? My kids in my father's HUF, that is automatic. That is automatic. In India, that system is always there. So getting clarity, everybody? Next point. Shivang, a member of his father's HUF, Shivang, whatever, a member of his father's HUF, transferred a property to HUF without consideration. Stamp duty value 12 lakh. सोच के बोलो. बोलो बेटा. Exempt. Why? Number 2, relative. दोस्तों, everybody, first bit. Cash gift of 51,000 received from her friend on the occasion of her Sashtipurthi, a wedding function celebrated on her husband completing 60 years of age. This is also her 25th wedding anniversary. 25th anniversary, sir. Excellent. On the above occasion, diamond necklace worth 2 lakh is given by sister living in Dubai. Wedding anniversary ko mila. Exempt. Because received from relative. अरे यार क्या यार, रिलेटिव है तो एग्जेम्प्ट, रिलेटिव नहीं भी है तो मैरिज है तो एग्जेम्प्ट, दोनों भी है तो एग्जेम्प्ट, दोनों भी नहीं है तो टैक्सेबल. Guys, last point. When she celebrated her daughter's wedding, बेटी का शादी हो रहा है, her friend assigned in Mrs. Hemali's favor a fixed deposit held by the said friend in a scheduled bank, and the value of the FD and accrued interest on the said date was 51,000. 51,000 का गिफ्ट मिला उसको बेटी के बर्थडे पे, बेटी की शादी में, मैरिज में. मैरिज exemption is only for the people who are getting married, but not for kids' wedding. Parent gets a gift on kids' wedding, it will become taxable. Exemption is only for those who are getting married. They are taxed for lifetime, no. So one-time exemption. Sir, clear? Bolo bhai. Which section all this? 56 to 10. Are we getting clarity, everyone? Dosto, please reply karo. Everybody, what is section 56 to 10? Deals with what concept, my dear friends? Gift. How many categories are there in gift? 5. What are 5 categories? Sum of money, movable property received without consideration, movable property received for inadequate consideration, immobile without, immobile inadequate. Each category limit is 50,000. Last case more than 50,000 and more than 10% of the consideration. Guys, reply karo. Please speak out. Exempted categories क्या क्या है? Gift from relative, gift from charitable trust, then gift from local authority, will or inheritance, on account of marriage. These are all exempt. Correct, no? And what are all covered in movable property? Jewelry, shares, first shares and securities, jewelry, drawings, paintings, sculptures, archaeological collections, work of art and bullion. दोस्तों क्लियर है? सबको समझ में आ रहा है ये कॉन्सेप्ट? आई एम श्योर वी आर वेरी क्लियर विदाउट एनी सेकंड थॉट. 100%, my dear friends. Now listen. Sir, compensation. Sir, what is the meaning of the word compensation? Exactly. On account of somebody's mistake, we suffered, for which we'll ask for compensation. Correct, no? Now, two things are there here. If there is any business-related compensation, if there's any business-related compensation, we will tax under PGBP. And imagine if there is any compensation related to capital asset. Classic example, government is expanding the roads or constructing highways for which building has been taken over. For which government gives what? Compensation. So speak out, sir. That will tax under capital gain. Speak out, sir. Sir. Imagine, example, land and building. Let me give a classic point. There is one section known as 45 subsection 5 in capital gains. Compulsory acquisition of land and building. Finally, in relation to this compensation, you got the compensation late, for which they are paying you interest. For which they are paying you what beta? Interest. Or there could be interest on enhanced compensation. Come on guys, what is the language I wrote? Interest on compensation or interest on what? Enhanced compensation. Enhanced compensation is something like we filed a suit in the court of law telling boss I was supposed to get 50 lakh, market value 50 lakh है, आपने 10 lakh दिया. I want enhancement. They enhanced to 30 lakh. But they're giving the 20 lakhs after 10 years. They'll pay interest, no? The law is telling that interest is also taxable. Under the head, income from other sources. Under head, income from other sources. 56 to 8. But we will get something called standard deduction at the rate of 50%. And moreover, this is taxable in the year of receipt. Interest on compensation or interest on enhanced compensation is taxable under income from other sources in the year of receipt, and that too it is taxable after reducing standard deduction at the rate of 50%. Getting clarity, everybody? I repeat again, my dear friends. Interest on compensation or interest on enhanced compensation is taxable in the year of receipt after reducing standard deduction at the rate of 50%. Are we fully clear? Repeat again, come on. Interest on compensation or interest on enhanced compensation is taxable under income from other sources in the year of receipt after reducing standard deduction at the rate of 50%. I'm sure we are fully clear with this. Everyone, Pakka, which section all this? 56 to 8. What is 56 to 10? Gifts. Sir, now listen. There is a person A, there is a person B. They entered into agreement to sell the property for 1 crore. What has happened is, B paid advance of 10 lakh and he told balance 90 lakh he will pay within 1 month. But he defaulted. But what will A do beta? कोर्ट क्यों जाएगा कोर्ट में? वो नहीं तो किसी और को भेजेंगे. क्या है नॉनसेंस उसमें? अगर सेलर बोल रहा है मैं नहीं बेचूंगा तो बायर कोर्ट पे जाएगा. सेलर बोल रहा है बायर लेना नहीं चाह रहा, ठीक है भाई मत ले जा, किसी और को बेच देंगे. बट वो क्या करेगा फिर? Whatever 10 lakhs advance he has taken, that he will forfeit. Correct, my dear friends? The point to be noted here is, with respect to this advance money forfeited, if it is forfeited before 1/4/2014, before 1/4/2014, it is reduced from cost of asset. It is reduced from cost of asset on subsequent sale. On subsequent sale. This concept is given by section 51, which is under capital gain. समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Advance money forfeited before 1/4/14 क्या करेंगे? Reduce from cost on subsequent sale. This is going to be with section 51. Under which chapter this is? कैपिटल गेन. बट दोनों का रिलेशन है बस बहुत सारी चीजें. समझ में आ रहा ना बेटा? अदर साइड, इफ इट इज forfeited on or after 1/4/2014, then they told directly taxable under income from other sources. 56 to 9. So are we clear with this point, everybody? दोस्तों बोलो, come on. What is 5628? Interest on compensation, interest on enhanced compensation, taxable in the year of receipt after reducing what? Standard action at the rate of 50%. 5629. Advance money forfeited on or after 1/4/2014. It's directly taxable under income from other sources. 56 to 10. Gift. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा everyone? दोस्तों please reply. Now listen to an interesting point. There is something called 56 to 11. 56 to what beta? 11. This says that any compensation received related to termination of employment. Related to what beta? Termination of employment. Employer बोल रहा है जॉब छोड़ के जा तू अभी का अभी, ये पैसे लेके जा. You might ask, पैसे क्यों देना सर, निकाल सकता ना वो? नहीं निकाल सकते. There are some labor laws which says that you cannot throw the employee just like that outside. You have to give him notice period. उसको एक दो नोटिस पीरियड देना पड़ता. अगर एम्प्लॉयर ने किसी एम्प्लॉय को बोल दिया तू आज का आज निकल जा, he can file a suit in the court, labor courts. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? And sometimes the compensation will be 10 times of salary also. जो मास ले ऑफ सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी करते ना, वो एडवांस नोटिस दे के ही करते. जो ले ऑफ करेंगे ना, उनको बोलेंगे बॉस ये लास्ट 2 मंथ से आप जॉब ढूंढ लो, ये 2 मंथ हम सैलरी तो पे करेंगे, ये 500 लोगों का जॉब खत्म. They do layoffs, but they don't do instant. They give some breathing time. बराबर है, immediately बोलेंगे कल का कल मत बोल दो. Prove that our mistake is there, then fine. In labor court, employer will win the case. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? But any compensation received is taxable under income from other sources. Compensation received in connection with termination of employment is taxed under income from other sources. समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? Finally, my dear friends, listen to an interesting point. With this, the major part of your IFOS gets over. That is, my dear friends, 56 to 7B, where some people were trying to play games by taking money in some other route, by taking the form of share capital. किसी को लोगों से पैसे लेना है, गिफ्ट लिए तो टैक्सेबल हो रहा है, कुछ और कर दो टैक्सेबल हो रहा है. तो दिस पीपल स्टार्टेड टेकिंग मनी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ शेयर कैपिटल. मतलब शेयर का प्राइस 100 रुपए है, पर उसको शेयर इश्यू कर रहे 10,000 में. दिस गेम वॉज प्लेड very badly. It was played in South India by one state chief minister's son, because of which section also amendment has been done. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? Listen now, sir, for every share there is a face value, correct? No, listen, first listen, then you can write. I'll tell 2 lines to write, that 2 lines will write, section will get over. Face value, fair market value, issue price, how much is taxable? 10 रुपए का शेयर है, मार्केट वैल्यू 12 रुपए है, हम 15 में इश्यू करें, लॉ इज टेलिंग 3 रुपीज इज टैक्सेबल. 10 रुपए का फेस वैल्यू है, मार्केट वैल्यू 15 है, 12 में दिए, नॉट टैक्सेबल. 10 का शेयर है, 15 मार्केट वैल्यू है, 18 में दिए, 3 टैक्सेबल. 10, 15, 19, 4, 10, 19, 15, नॉट टैक्सेबल. 10, 7, 9. Section will not apply, because law is telling section will apply only when issue price is more than face value. मतलब face value first. Section will apply when issue price is more than face value. Taxability is on difference between issue price and fair market value. If issue price is more than fair market value. समझ में आ रहा है क्या बेटा? But last case practically impossible है. Because as per latest Companies Act, company cannot issue shares at discount. I hope you are aware about it. Correct, no? Write 2 lines. 56 to 7B. Point number 1.
Secondary market we can trade in.
This section applies only when company is issuing, not secondary. And moreover, this section is applicable only to a company in which public are not substantially interested. Means a private company. And we know that private company cannot इशू प्रॉस्पेक्टस, प्राइवेट सेटलमेंट प्राइवेट प्लेसिंग होता है. First point, this section applies. First point, this section applies only to a company. This section applies only to a. This section applies only to a. This section applies only to a company in which. This section applies only to a company in which public are. This section applies only to a company in which public are not substantially interested. This section applies only to a company in which public are not substantially interested. Next point. This section is applicable. This section is applicable. This section is what beta? Applicable only if this section is applicable only if issue price is more than. This section is applicable only if issue price is more than face value. This section is applicable only if issue price is more than face value. Next point. Taxability. Taxability is on difference between. Taxability is on difference between. Taxability is on difference between issue price and fair market value. Taxability is on difference between issue price and what beta? Fair market value. If issue price is more than fair market value, obviously no. If issue price is more than fair market value. Clear? Take the example, come on. Shall we clear this? Beta, bolo beta. What is 5627B? Section applies only when issue price is more than face value. Taxability is on difference between issue price and fair market value. If issue price is more than fair market value, 5628 beta. Interest on compensation, interest on enhanced compensation. 5629. Advance money forfeited on or after 1/4/2014 will tax under income from other sources. 56 to 10, gift. 11, compensation received in connection with termination of employment. Correct, no guys? 60, transfer of asset. Transfer of income without transfer of asset. 61, revocable transfer of asset. 1016, irrevocable. Ooh. Scholarship granted to meet cost of education. 1017, daily allowance or constituency allowance to MPs and MLAs. 64(1)(2), remuneration of spouse from a concern in which other spouse has substantial interest shall be clubbed in the hands of that spouse who has substantial interest. Correct, no? 1011A. 1010BC. Compensation on account of disaster received from central government, state government or local authority. Akshay Kumar, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, still taxable. So what? It's clear है ना बेटा? यार दोस्तों बोलो ना यार, क्या बेटा? So are we clear with this, everyone? Done. We'll stop here for today. Balance will take for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll spend more time. Okay? I'm just moving out somewhere. So today we'll stop here. Done. Thank you so very much, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. By the way, what is section 10.1? What is section 10.7? Allowances per page paid by government of India to Indian citizens working outside India. 1026 AAA. Sikkim is individual. 1032. Exemption in case of minor child. Amount clubbed to 1,500, whichever is lower. Correct, no? What is the Supreme Court ruling talking about cross transfers? Keshav ji, Morarji. यार बोलो ना यार. Speak out. याद है ना बेटा? 27. Deemed owner. 26. Co-ownership. 24B. Interest from borrower capital. What are the limits? Let out, no limits. Self-occupied, 30,000. When three conditions are satisfied, 2 lakh. What are three conditions? Loan is taken on or after 1/4/1999. It is taken for acquisition or construction. It is done within 5 years from the end of financial which loan is taken. Clear, no? That's it. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow at 2 p.m.